Let's modify a dictionary. Let's talk about how we update and add things to a dictionary. In fact, I want to look at 3 operations on dictionaries. So if I have a dictionary, and whether it's empty or has stuff in it, I want to be able to do some operations. Specifically, I want to be able to add to a dictionary. I want to be able to update or modify an item in the dictionary. Finally, I want to be able to delete or remove something from a dictionary. So let's take a look at idle. And I want to use my H-rank dictionary. So we have my H-rank dictionary. And I want to add India. And I believe I said India was 140. So I want to add India to the dictionary. So to add it, if I type H-rank India, remember it's not in there, but I'm just doing an assignment. Now it's in there. Notice it added it right there at the end. So India is now in the dictionary. And now I could do H-rank. Remember we did this earlier and we got an error. And now India returns 140 because that's the ranking for India. So to add to a dictionary, we just do an assignment statement. So what about if you want to change a value in a dictionary? Let's say people in the USA are happier and we drop to 17. We're no longer 19, now we're 17th in the world in happiness. There's no error there, but now we do that, we get USA at 17. What happened to the 19? The 19 is gone. Now we have a 17. And if I do H-rank USA, it just says 17. So the value of the key USA was updated from 17 to 19 to 17. So if a dictionary, in a dictionary, if the key already exists and you assign a value to it, the previous value gets replaced with the new value. And this actually shows something important in dictionaries, that the keys must be unique. You cannot have another entry with the same name. So you cannot have USA in the dictionary with some other value. We don't have 2 USAs with 2 different values. We have to have one value only. And so this is how you modify a dictionary, which is the same way as adding a dictionary item. So you can do either one of these, and it will either add it or it'll modify it. Same syntax for adding a modifying element. If the key doesn't exist, it'll add it. And if the key does exist, it will just modify the value of that key. So let's add something else. Let's add Japan. Japan, and I don't remember Japan. Japan is 58. So let's put Japan in here. So we added Japan, just added it to the end over there. And then let's say, oh, people in China are happier and have moved up. So let's set China to 90. So same syntax, right? So here, add, and here, I'm actually going to call it update, not modify, update. Okay, so that's the syntax for modifying an element. And it's the same as adding an element. And then we said something about keys in a dictionary. Are always unique. We can't have duplicate keys. That's what that means. We can't have duplicate keys in our dictionaries. What about values? Let's say that Denmark is now tied with Finland. So let's put in Denmark. And also 1. Well, it let me do it. Finland has a rank of 1 or value of 1, and Denmark also has a value of 1. It works fine. Now notice that when we add elements to a dictionary, every time I added India, then Japan, then Denmark, the order in which we're seeing it when we print is just the order in which we inserted the key, the value pair in the dictionary. Just because Denmark has rank 1 doesn't mean it moves to the front of the list. It's not based on the numbers. And the keys also are not alphabetical. Otherwise, China would actually be in the first spot and then Denmark. So there's no alphabetical ordering. So the order is in the order in which they added. But what we did just find out, by the way, I don't know what happened there. That's weird. So keys are always unique, but values can be duplicates. And we did that, right? We had Finland, that mapped to rank 1, and then we had Denmark. That also mapped to rank 1. Okay, we've looked at the first 2 things. We now know add and updates. How do we delete? Well, there's a command for that too. Let's remove right out of the middle. Let's remove India. So just to make sure we know what we have, let's remove India. We use del, hrank, and then the key. Typing correctly. And now India is gone. So to remove, to delete, we use the del keyword. So delete key value pair. It removes both of it, right? It removed the whole thing. So that there, India kind of disappeared completely.